After gathering and talking to Melora and Homerun, you make your way towards the park. It's somewhat dark outside. The city never really gets dark, but it's very close. The park is illuminated by few sources, and the shadows from the tree create an almost spooky atmosphere.
So, like, why are we here again?
It's some kind of threatening letter. You know, it's either some kind of arch villain or jealous teen. Hard to know which one.
What, you mean that letter that girl gave you guys in the cafeteria?
Yeah.
Yeah. They both said, like, my letter says, I know about your mom. And Mac's letter says, well,
That they know about my brothers.
Doesn't, like, everyone know about your brothers?
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense as a threatening letter, so I think it's more that the person actually don't know anything. We're just trying to sound threatening.
Well, in that case, maybe some of us needs to be on guard. Like, if someone tries to get us from behind, lay us into a trap.
yeah, like, because what else could they know? Like, yeah, it's stupid. Of course, they're talking about, like, superheroes here. So, like, what could it possibly, like, oh shit, is this like a kidnapping thing?
Maybe, but in that case we need to be ready for it. We are, after all, in a park at midnight. Like, we are not going to have any deep conversations with them, you know what I mean? So if you don't mind, I can slip away, try to get a good look at things, and, you know, shout out if I see anything. Well, I don't know, suspicious, you know?
Sounds like a plan.
I mean, I can turn into mist also, just to keep an eye.
Yeah, good. You guys could, like, be backup. Yes.
Yeah. Alright. Good luck. And Home Run hunkers down. Quickly glances on every side, and then starts running into among the bushes and trees to get into some kind of cover.
Laura follows suit and turns into her mist form and disappears.
Mac,
Yeah?
could you, like, stay behind for a moment? I don't want to be impolite.
Okay.
She takes a few steps forward before she removes her glasses and looks around over the park. Without her glasses, May can see through all the trees, all the branches, all the shadows in the entire park. And she looks around for any movement.
As you focus your gaze around, you do see Homerun running around. His heat's visible to you. But besides him and one or two squirrels, there's only one other person here. And that's a teenage boy sitting in one of the benches, silently waiting, while drawing something on a piece of paper.
May puts her glasses back on. Okay, looks like it's a teenager, so maybe someone from school?
If this is supposed to be some kind of trap, then it looks to be a pretty shit one.
Yeah, it's, for one, too obvious.
Do you recognize him?
No, I don't think I've seen him. Do you?
Not really.
As you come closer to the young man, he looks up upon you and hastily scrambles his paper down his pocket while rising up, taking a few steps and starts speaking. Hey! You're May and Mac, right? The star and good kid? Right? That's you?
I mean, when you put it like that, yes, we are the star and good kid.
Yeah, thought so.
Did you write the letters?
Yeah, I did. I wanted to talk to you too. It's important.
Well, you have our attention.
Okay, I want one of you or both to quit the program, the hero program, so I can go in.
Why?
Well, because you don't deserve it. I mean, I know who you are. Star Kid. You only got inside because of your brothers. I mean, holy fuck. It's so obvious. And you, good. I know that your mother gives like, I don't know, some millions to the school every year. Why the fuck do you think you got into the program? I mean, both of your powers are probably shit. And you still got chosen over people with better abilities. It's a fucking nepotistic scam, I tell you.
Oh, no, okay, this is just a misunderstanding. I did not get into class because my mom didn't even want me to go to her class.
Yeah, sure, that's why. It has nothing to do with that. Even if she didn't want and you didn't want, do you think you could just go inside? No! You're taking the place for someone who deserves it then. You're just fucking kids and just because you know a hero person, it doesn't mean you deserve a spot. I mean, I have powers beyond any other person in that school. I mean, I can make fucking life, and they chose you. Just because your parents and brothers know the people there. That's fucking unfair, and I just want justice. That's why I want the two of you to stop. Jump off the program because you don't deserve it like some other people do.
Why do you deserve it?
Oh, I don't know. I have the ability to make whatever the fuck I want. I can make anything happen through just my own will. And what can you do? Like lift the slightly heavier stone? Fuck no.
Mac looks at his face suddenly and then lets out a light chuckle. You don't get it, do you?
Oh no, I do get it. I get it very well, and you do too, but you're just pretending that you don't. You know what? This entire thing is a fucking farce. I deserve so much better, but no, it's you. They known kids that get it. No matter if you deserve it or not.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever helped someone without expecting anything?
What?
Thought so.
Oh. Are you trying to be snide? Let me tell you this. When someone is coming and trying to destroy this entire fucking city, who will we send? Will we send some dude that knows how to fart flowers, or will we send someone who can fucking rewrite reality? Yeah. They're not gonna send that dude. Do you know why? Because he can't do shit, no matter what his intention are. This world is filled with things that could destroy everything. Do you think we need some kind of, I don't know, slightly better human? No! We need real fucking powers, and I have those powers. I deserve that spot. No amount of goodwill can do anything if you can't do anything with it. That's the answer, you fucking idiot.
So you would only go if you were sent?
Oh my fucking god, are you listening to yourself? Ah, shit. Nah, you don't get it, do you?
I think you don't get it.
Oh no, I do get it. I do get it. I do get it. Well, so I'm gonna ask you again. Are you gonna leave the hero program?
Not to give you a spot.
Yeah, no.
Well then, I just have to prove that I'm better than the both of you then.
Are you gonna fight us? May takes a step back.
Oh no. I'm not gonna fight you. And you see he pulls something out from his coat. What he pulls out seems to be some kind of crudely drawn helmet. Like it's been written on a paper sheet, but real and tangible. And he puts it upon his head. I'm gonna show you real fucking power. I'm gonna show you that even if you all the damn good intentions in the world does not matter when you're faced with overwhelming power. And out of his coat he throws a bunch of papers, which suddenly starts taking form into strange beings. The strange monsters appearing from the papers, they look crudely drawn, like some child or a person that really never held a pen before, desperately trying to make some kind of intimidating monster, but somewhat failing. It's a miracle that that any of these things are not just falling apart from their bad makeup and crudely designed bodies. Now, let's see who really got some fucking power. Two of the ramshackle beasts starts moving towards Mac. With a tiny claw, the shark-like beast swings at him while the other tries to fling one of his spiky arms too.
May jumps forward, snatching the creature's arm and blocking it from landing an attack on Mac, instead landing its paw in the way of its fellow monster's attack.
In a rage of retribution, the shark-like thing takes you in its mouth with a bite and lifts you up and shake you around before throwing you off right into some of the trees nearby. You hit the tree, but you hit with a soft landing and you feel yourself not really hurt but somewhat tumbled around. Don't interfere, they will deal with you later.
Homerun squints his eyes and looks upon the sorry boy who is trying to threat his allies. When that boy proclaims that no one should interfere, Homerun knows that that is the right moment to strike. Homerun leaps from the tree on the side that he has been sitting in, looking upon the situation. And when he is mid-air, along the lines between all the enemies, far above the pathetic boy, he throws his baseball, hitting him square in the head, knocking him down to the pavement a bit, as he quickly flips and lands in the tree on the other side.
Almost as soon as you land in the next tree over, you see the strange creature right beside it look up at you, and a tongue-like appendage, so small it could only be drawn with a black line, shoot out from it, grapple you in the leg, and just throws you away with an enormous amount of force right towards the fountain on the other side of the path.
Melora notices that the creature grabs a hold of Homerun and starts to throw him away, and in her panic she tries to rush over, completely forgetting that she's still in her mist form and probably cannot do anything to help him at the moment.
Like the piece of mist you are, Homerun just flows right through you and lands in the water.
Homerun crashes into the water, trying to grab a hold of the ground a bit with the majority of his body, and tumbles, absorbing most of the impact of the fall. He tumbles and glides about 10 more meters across the entire fountain, but at the end finds his footing and stops himself, standing up and looking upon the cartoon that threw him. Oh, so we're playing tough, huh? Alright, come at me.
Now, when they are out of the way, I can focus on you, you goddamn...
Is this how you want to do this?
Is there any other way? I mean, you could just give up now and resign from the hero course. It's always an option.
You do know that you can go independent, right?
Oh yeah, and who the fuck is going to sponsor me? My parents doesn't have money. I don't know any superheroes. And what am I going to do? Live with no money in some kind of hole while trying to do my superheroing? No, I need to live. This is the chance I have to get a life and be a superhero at the same time. You, however, You can just, whenever you fucking feel like it, hang out with your brothers, make a superhero career that way. Me, I can't, because you took the fucking opportunity, and I want it fucking back!
Will you be able to get away, May?
I mean, I'm not as fast as you are.
Then I guess we need to do this. Mac crouches down in front of this sad person.
As you crouch down, you see both of the beasts starts moving towards you in an attempt to restrain or hurt you.
Mac, seeing them advance, uses the opportunity to slide forward between them, advancing with great speeds at its enemy, then sprints up and starts using him almost as a staircase, running up on him. It doesn't look like he's affected anyway by Mac's weight. And then he takes a leap off this person's head, with his helmet sticking to the underside of Mac's shoe, landing on the other side of him.
As you land on the other side of this guy, the two creatures behind you starts moving towards you in great haste, angrily. But as they do, they seem to be distracted somehow, and then this troll-looking thing just charges straight into the other and pushes it into the wood and starts just beating it senseless. And why the fuck did you do that? Screams the guy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you asking after this? Max lifts his foot where the crown is under. I'm sorry, I can't really notice when pieces of crap get stuck on my foot.
While you're gloating there with your foot in the air, you see him pull something from the inside of his coat, and suddenly he's holding a baseball bat, crudely drawn like the rest of the thing around him. He takes a few steps forth and swing it right into your gut. But given right now that you're light enough to not even make a dent on a leaf as you run, you fly with a unprecedented speed straight towards the giant head in the middle of the fountain. Smack! And you hit the fountain with a relatively loud sound, but not as loud as it should have been for someone that your size and that speed to hit it. And you slowly fall into the water, hit the surface, and just float upon it like a leaf. How's that for a piece of shit? Come at me if you have it in you, you fucking privileged asshole!
Mac! May jumps down from the tree and she runs towards the fountain.
The monsters around you are currently squabbling and trying to beat each other up. It seems to be a complete mayhem right now.
May stops at the edge of the pond, stares at Mac floating on the water, and again the air up around her seems to vibrate. Small points, speckles of light start to travel across her skin, gathering in her eyes that start to emit a red glow. Her hair seemingly losing its shape of physical form and taking the shape of almost a plasma-like smoke rising from her head like a cloud of magenta. And she looks towards this asshole and takes a few steps forward.
As you get closer to him, he raises his baseball bat in a threatening motion. You want some of this too?
She easily knocks it away from between them and slaps him.
He is stunned, but rage starts filling in his eye again, and he tries to grab after something inside his coat. But then he looks into your eyes.
The light seems to have faded from her, and she now is a complete cloud, looking like the Milky Way on a starry night. Her eyes only two bright shining dots of red as she stares him down with a fury. Leave us alone!
He is shocked, and you see fear creeping upon him. The slap took his attention, but that stare, that took his bravery. He staples back a bit, not really sure what to do. He looks around, almost like he's trying to desperately to find a way out. And he looks inside his coat again. He slowly opens it, and inside you see a bundle of papers, probably over 50 of them. And it seems like he's just gonna pull them all out. And just in that moment, you hear someone shouting from downside the park. Hey! What do you kids think you're doing? And you all see as Callum, also known as Iron Knight, is making his way through the park. He seems angry. Very angry.
As Iron Knight starts walking up the pavement, Home Run glances up, looks upon him, and looks at the situation, figuring out that he might solve it, but that he does not want to be here when he does it. Just yelps out a, "Oh shit, scatter!" and he takes off.
Mac floats down upon the water, down towards where Mel is, and he stage whispers to her, "Hey Mel,
Yeah?
you should get out of here. Get the frick out of here."
You sure?
Yeah. Me and May will take the heat of this.
Okay. Stay safe.
And she turns into her mist form and disappears.
Iron Knight makes his way up towards the path. A great determination and anger in his steps. The monsters that are fighting in his way stop and look over, taking a few steps back as if he is a predator, higher in the hierarchy than they are.
May's shape returns to normal at the sound of Iron Knight's voice, and she straightens up and stares in his direction with a panicked smile. Oh, hi, sir!
What is this? What? He looks around, sees some of the indentures in the ground and trees, and everything being quite a tumble, and the big monsters beside him. He looks over to the both of you, looks towards Kevin, and then looks to May again and says, "You, explain what's happening here. Right now."
Yes, sir. It was Mac and I. We received letters that told us to come out to this park at night. So we did, and then we met this boy over here, and then we had a fight.
May, I'm very disappointed in you. What am I going to tell your mother? That the first day in school you got into a fight? I thought better of you. And you there, Kevin! Yeah, sir. Put those papers away. I know what you can do, and I know those creatures are yours. Get them under control and get them out of here. Right now. Yeah, sir. And he takes a few steps to the side and quickly scribbles upon a paper before donning a new hat, and all of the creatures suddenly stop everything they were doing and start making their way around Kevin, and slowly return back into the form they were before. Just 4 pieces of paper with crude drawings of creatures on them. Now, every single one of you is going to come with me, and we're going to the principal. He's still at the school, and we should have a meeting immediately. This is not acceptable. I don't know who thought this was a good idea, but you do not fight. You are all supposed to be good students, potential heroes, every single one of you. And what do? Fight in the first day of school. Now, everyone, take your stuff and follow me. And he starts moving back towards the entrance of the park. Now it's already midnight and I don't have time for this!
May's head hangs low, but she quickly follows him.
Not far thereafter, Kevin starts also following you. And while keeping a distance between both May and the Iron Knight, he walks a little bit beside Mac and whispers a little bit. I'm still fucking better than you, and I will prove it. Just you wait.
Mac ignores him and walks up next to the Iron Knight.
Just before you go out of the whispering range for him, he simply says, fucking wuss.
Mac says to the Iron Knight, Sir,
What?
why did you not berate me? Why did you not single me out as you did the other two?
He looks at you with a disgruntled face before almost like he catches himself in something, and you see almost a bit of sadness in him before the angry eyes returns, looking at you. You're not in a position of asking such questions right now. Just follow back to the principal office. Do not make this worse for yourself. It's already a bad look. And he continues going towards the entrance of the park.